5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of A Boy with Words, the podcast. It's your girl Bree Stories.
It's Ajanoish. I thought you were gonna do it.
It's A Tati.
And we are here with our friend Larry Legend, aka Larry is Legend. Which I think you are, by the way.
You do? Thank you.
I do think
A
that.
lot of people don't.
Oh.
Well, not don't, but not do either. They should be like,
Gotcha.
you just came up with that name. I'm like, yeah, not really.
You should affirm yourself within that.
No, I feel it in me, but people don't.
Okay.
Not everybody.
Okay. So if you're not hyped, Larry Legend is hilarious. You should follow him on Instagram. Specifically Snapchat is where you do most of the things.
I'm actually more on Instagram now.
Same.
Because Snapchat is damn near dead.
Yeah.
Who killed it? Rihanna.
Rihanna. Definitely. That's
So-
when I stopped.
And people say Kylie.
And
I
I
don't know what she said though, but people mention Kylie.
We're going to just let the black woman kill it. And
Yeah, for sure.
I like her to
When
do
Rihanna
it.
said stop, we stopped.
Yeah,
I actually didn't even mean to stop for real. Like I was literally
It's just
like,
not nothing.
They
there's
messed
nothing
it up.
there.
I keep I keep it for my archives,
Yeah.
but I don't.
No,
keep
definitely.
Videos and
Yeah.
pictures
Yeah,
and
I
things.
definitely got
I just went
mad
through mine
stuff.
today, like, wow,
All
this
the
is what my
time.
other shit is. I forget.
Yes. So would you consider yourself a comedian? I want to make sure that we present you correctly.
You could say that. I don't think that.
What do you call yourself?
A
Harold's
real
connoisseur.
nigga.
Oh,
A real nigga.
personality.
Maybe a personality.
You said a
Okay.
real nigga.
Some
A
people
real nigga.
some people have said
Me
influencer. I got a little influencer thing once. Somebody invited me to some shit and they called me an influencer, so I like to ride with that sometimes.
Okay.
I
No,
like
because
that.
that's fancy. That's a fancy.
fancy
That's
word,
a fancy
right?
title now.
I don't want to say comedian because I don't do stand up, and I feel like
But you're
that.
funny though.
Yeah, I do skits and stuff, but
Yeah.
stand up is like freestyling in the park, or I don't know
And
what.
it's a real craft.
It's like
It's
Yeah.
a comedy.
But
you
a
have to
comedian
do
and a
that.
stand-up comedian are two different things. Because a
Yeah,
comedian who
but-
just does skits and movies is one thing.
But it isn't. I don't know any famous comedians who
didn't start off as
who didn't
stand-up.
start off as stand up.
Yeah.
Or they didn't try to transition into it.
Like anybody
Later.
who's an actor who was a comedian before, they all started off on like Saturday Night Live or some shit like that, and they all
Yeah.
started with stand up. So I don't like
My
to say
ex
that
is
because
a
I feel like
comedian.
people think it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
He didn't do stand up. He's just a clown.
Jeez Louise, I'm gonna have to fend for the guys today. I see.
Yeah, probably. Before we do that though, we're gonna go ahead and check in. Like I was telling you earlier, I'm sure you'll figure it out. It's not hard. I guess I can go first. Physically, I feel very congested. Emotionally, I feel fragile. My attention is currently on solitude. I'm looking forward to just being alone as much as I possibly can the rest of this week and beyond. And spiritually, I feel spiritually open.
Physically, I feel. Physically, I feel kind of
Itchy on the side of your head.
yes, that works. Physically, my head was itching. Emotionally, I feel a little frazzled. I feel a little disheveled, just kind of all over the place at the moment. My attention is on. What are my attentions on? My attentions are actually on MJM's birthday, which will be Wednesday.
Today,
everybody.
if you're watching this on time, happy birthday.
So everybody say happy birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
And toast to that.
Yes, sir. Right.
Oh, I'm like, where's my shot?
Yes, shots for you all day.
And then, what was I saying? Spiritually. And then spiritually, I feel grounded.
Nice. Good one.
I was like,
Oh, you want me to go? Fine. Physically, I feel hot. That shot was
Yeah.
pretty hot. Emotionally,
We like that.
emotionally, I feel A little bit of. I'm just anxious, I guess.
Cause your birthday?
Cause of what?
Cause your birthday?
Yeah, and yeah, my birthday.
Tell the kids how
27 is happening.
Oh, yeah.
Go
So-
tell the kids.
It's my golden.
Go.
My attention is currently on just getting things done before Wednesday, because I do want to relax that day.
Yes.
Got a massage on the way, and just movies and dinner. So it's like I want no on the computer that day. And then spiritually, I feel blessed to see another year.
Yeah.
I gotta make it to Wednesday. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Physically, I am a little tired. But you know, I'm up. I'm here. Emotionally, I feel angry. What the fuck? Now I'm really fucking mad.
I'm sorry. Oh, Bree's making me laugh.
What's going on?
I feel angry. Just the word.
Yes, I love that.
The
though.
word family is just a term people use very loosely.
No, I swear to God, I'm listening.
I'm not fucking with y'all. Anyway,
Stop.
I'm angry. Now I'm really mad.
No, we have to
No,
have you
I'm
back.
angry.
We have to haze
you
you
back.
because you're back.
Anyway, so yeah, the word family is just funny to me. Stop fucking laughing at me.
I'm glad I'm
My
not your cousin.
attention. My cousin?
I said I'm glad I'm not your cousin.
It's not my cousin.
Right now, what if we were all cousins
my-
here? Just like
It's my daddy's kid.
Oh.
I don't like
You
that
your daddy's
ass.
son.
Yeah, they ugly. My attention is on being back here with my family, my real fucking family.
Yeah.
We missed you.
We did miss you.
What else my attention on? Just getting in the routine of things. I got some good news. I ain't gonna say it on camera because I don't want no evil spirits wish negativity against me.
They do that.
And y'all, yep.
You
And
can
y'all-
do hoodoo through the camera.
Yep. Yep. So I'm gonna say it off of camera. And so that's what my attention is on, just getting my life in order. And spiritually I feel good spiritually. I'm balanced. Even though I'm angry, but I'm still like centered.
That's good. That awareness of that anger is good.
Yeah, also, I don't know if this really got nothing to do with my spirituality, but it don't, so I ain't gonna talk about it.
So,
And also we here with a PK, so that's all. I'm also gonna keep it cool.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know, you can-
We gotta relax.
what? Curse? Talk about your
Well, I'm a fucking
fornication.
cuss. I ain't gonna curse. I'm a cuss.
I can fucking son.
So wait, this check-in is like
Yes, you start.
physical, mental.
Kind of.
Wrong.
It's P's. It's P's. Like eat your P's. So it's physical P, emotional,
And we don't make pussy.
attention.
Should be eating that.
Attention
That's
and
attention
spiritual.
and spiritual. Yes.
Okay. Physically, I
And why?
feel tired. One of you said that, right? It was
Yeah.
yeah. Both of y'all said some stuff that I felt.
Okay.
No,
I-
I like that.
I feel tired.
Good.
I've been out of town, so I'm back home,
Just
and it's
saying.
just like, yeah. What's the E?
Emotional.
Emotionally,
Yeah.
shit. What do I feel emotionally?
See, this is good. This is good that we ask these
What if he
questions.
started crying? What we gonna do?
Hey, for real though. Nah,
Don't grab the tequila.
maybe I'm about to get these tears together for real.
Okay.
No, seriously.
No, for real.
Nah.
No, you totally
For real. I emotionally,
You're in a safe space.
I'm not real emotional right now. I guess I feel anxious too, cause it's
Okay.
like I'm ready for stuff to happen.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the other one? Attention. My attention is on getting money.
Yes, God.
As much money as possible. I mean, I need like millions of millions.
Yeah.
What's his name? Johnny Depp. He ran through $800 million.
Doing what?
Johnny Depp stuff. You know, whatever the fuck he does. He's
Beating his girlfriend?
Beating
Sorry,
his women.
I'm sorry.
He beats
what he
women?
does.
Y'all didn't know that?
No, I really did.
He moved all the way to London to beat women. He said, I couldn't do it here. I got to do it everywhere.
Please
but no, I
don't.
mean,
He's still on the Disney
let's
movie
get back
song.
to
Let's not talk about it right
attention. So,
Yes.
that was my attention.
now. That's what your
is,
attention is on.
is on
yeah.
getting money, and not blowing it.
Right.
um,
Investing it, spending it wisely.
Spiritually, I feel blessed, like he
Yes,
said,
yes.
because I just had a birthday.
Oh, happy
And
birthday.
thank
Happy
you,
belated.
thank
You're
you, thank
welcome.
you. And I just feel like a lot of stuff is gonna happen for me, so I
Yes.
feel blessed.
Yes,
You
and
feel
it
me?
will.
Yeah. How much did she give me?
Yeah. I don't know.
Enough to get those stuff.
I just heard the
Oh,
chord
shit.
and it sounded long.
You just had a birthday, right?
I did.
There you
I
go.
did. So
Shit.
I heard y'all talking about a shot or something later. So I mean, I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna be it.
That's not a lot when you really look at it. That's not a lot.
This is a wine pour of tequila.
Yeah, this
You
is
could
actually-
drink that
I
in a
could
go.
sniff
I
this.
could no.
Please
I
don't.
feel like I could drink that. In
If
two
you don't
gulps.
feel like you can,
You
finish
want to
it,
do it?
I know I don't
Oh,
want to, but I
will
could.
help if you need help.
No, I probably won't finish this, guys. But,
No,
um,
guys.
I think
We'll
you
try.
will.
Okay.
Getting started already.
We
Okay.
appreciate your honesty and don't feel rushed. Let's get into the discovery zone, shall we?
Well, everybody knew Roseanne had some horrible choice words a few weeks ago.
Roseanne Barr, that is.
Yes, Roseanne Barr. I don't know
big
another
one.
one.
Oh.
Yeah,
But I remember her.
I was gonna say now, God damn it, I'm standing up for the big women now.
Oh, not for Roseanne, you not.
No.
No, not today.
Did you stand up for Monique?
Hello, my love.
A lot of people didn't stand up for her, so I don't.
I sure didn't.
Anyway,
I
so
sure
Roseanne.
Yeah.
She not big no more.
They're
either.
the Roseanne
She
show
on
was
200.
canceled. They immediately canceled the show, but now we're hearing that the show's actually going to come back and it's going to be considered a spinoff called The Conners, and Roseanne will just not be a part of it. She relinquished all of like her rights to the show, like she doesn't make any get any financial gains from the show or anything, so that the show will be able to continue going on. And I have mixed feelings because I'm happy for the fact that I felt really sad when the show was canceled for the behind the scenes people, like the production team,
Right.
thinking of these people that had jobs and then woke up the next morning and didn't.
Right.
That saddened me. So I was happy for all those people to like still have work. But I'm sad because Roseanne was actually one of my favorite shows growing up as a child. And so it's just weird to see that now this is the way it has to be, and that whole legacy and franchise is just tarnished now. And I just wish it had never come back in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they kill the
Like-
daddy off?
That was at the end of the
At the end of the
Yeah.
like original.
So how do you
But
bring
he's
him
back.
back
He's-
from the dead?
They
Oh, I
made
guess-
it like a joke.
Yeah, they made it like he didn't actually die.
Yeah.
So y'all watched.
I did not.
I
know.
saw the first episode.
Yeah, I saw the first two.
Yeah, I had watched the first episode
So good.
when they were just explaining where everybody was,
Yeah.
like in their lives.
That's crazy.
But yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like this is a positive. I'm always happy for action. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm happy for this thing happening, and we're actually taking action to making sure that the person who is responsible for the thing that happened does not get to benefit from this thing anymore. Like, you know, so I was happy about that, but I do feel you as far as just like, that is fucked up. Like Roseanne in the beginning, like before this whole spinoff, before the original spinoff, Roseanne is a good show.
Yeah.
Roseanne Barr,
amazing.
however, has been a racist and has been wild ever since the internet started popping, because back when Roseanne, the show was a thing, the internet wasn't popping like this, but she been acting an ass on that Twitter account. So it's a shame that they even gave her her job back in the first place.
And that's the thing
that was
too. Like
crazy,
I didn't
man.
know anything about any of her previous like
Oh, yeah, she writes
comments
whole-
or
Trump
like
supporter.
I was gonna
slurs
say she
and stuff.
writes
I know
whole
she's a
things,
Trump
speeches.
supporter, but I didn't know
No,
that
before
she was
Trump,
like,
she was
Yeah,
writing
she was
think
bad
pieces
before
about
that. Yeah, like-
about being so anti-Obama, like just wild shit. Just
yeah, like I didn't know none of that stuff. So in that regard,
Mm-hmm.
it is kind of like, well, if she been saying this wild shit, like
why y'all even?
why did y'all do it in the
give
first
her
place?
a
Like,
chance?
because in her defense, she
'Cause y'all
could have
could've
been
done
like,
this.
she could have easily been like, but I said that shit last week,
Right.
and the week before, and the week before. Like, why y'all mad now because everybody said something?
Just like everyone else. Just
Like-
like everyone that now we so down on. But it's like,
Yeah.
y'all been letting me do this forever.
So she's like, why would I have known to act any different?
right. So,
But-
but now she know.
Here nor there. Moving on. Bow Wow mentioned on his Instagram that he is going to be trying to do a Bow Wow and Friends concert. It would be it would be a one night only type of thing.
Oh.
One
In
night
New-
only.
And where?
Where would he want to do it?
I thought you was about to say New York.
No, yeah, I was gonna say that in New
You should do
York,
it in
Madison
Ohio.
Square Garden.
Madison
Oh
Square
my
Garden.
God! What does
Madison
he think this
Square
is?
Garden.
2000?
So I was about to say,
Madison
who
Square
you got
Garden.
behind him on this?
Oh, Marion, Marcus Houston.
I would hope so. No, honestly.
You think they would sell out Madison Square Garden in?
No,
they're
in
not.
2000?
They're not.
No, but
I think
they're
Marcus
not
Houston
gonna
is
sell
nowhere
it out.
near.
They
No,
can
but
do-
I would think that it would be like the whole like Scream tour.
It has to be.
era.
Right,
It has to be every
that's
child
exactly
star.
what he.
So it would be like IMX, B2K.
Well, B2K already said they're not getting back together. They did. They said that last season on Love.
I would be. I would
it
actually
doesn't
be.
have to be B2K. It could just
It could be
Omarion.
Omarion and Lil Fizz. I would be really happy.
What is
No,
Lil
he
Fizz
doesn't.
have?
Omarion don't want to work with them.
What do you mean?
He
What
would
is
be
he
by
got?
himself.
By himself.
A child?
No, okay. Because he don't have a house either, does he?
Who,
I don't know.
Omarion? I
I
mean,
don't know
Lil
his life.
Fizz?
Yeah.
He has something on.
No, but like his music. Music.
Fizzo
was-
got
I mean,
it.
he has
He
some
said he
music.
was the Jay-Z of his
No, no.
generation.
Of whose generation? The
His.
child game of hip hop.
He said that on a Janae song.
He
He's
wasn't
a
even
liar.
that.
He's
The
a
kids.
liar.
So I don't know.
Bow Wow was better than
Right,
him.
Bow Wow would have been if anybody.
Romeo was
Game
better
of the
than
Cover.
would
him.
have had to
Like
speak
that
for.
girl.
Yeah, no,
Uh-oh.
but I would actually go to that concert.
I would totally.
I
go
would
to that
definitely
concert.
go if
Not
I
in Madison
would.
Square Garden.
Yeah.
But if
House
they
of
were to
Blues.
do like
Chicago
Wherever
Theater.
it was, I
I
don't
would-
care.
They have to go
Like,
Like,
somewhere.
why would that deter you from going?
Because
it
I'm
was
not
bigger?
flying to go to.
Oh,
Madison
you're
Square-
saying you would
No.
go to New York?
No, if they
Oh.
did like a little tour and they did Ravinia or something out here, bet I'm in that bitch. Like, yeah, do it like a
House of
retiree.
Blues.
Chicago Theater,
do it
maybe.
Like a
Yeah,
retiree.
Chicago
They
Theater.
could do
Ravinia.
House of Blues, guys. I don't think their crowd is gonna.
No, House of
be
Blues.
bad.
Would be
It might be
fun.
too many people. It might be too many seats.
I actually
There's
honestly
no-
think
there's
that
no-
if it
I mean,
was
but House of Blues
like,
is too much space for them.
I honestly think that if
Stop
it was Bow Wow, Omarion, like who
long.
else? Like Sierra. Like if it was really all the
Sierra.
main
Wow.
people of that time and they all were going on tour, I definitely think everybody would go.
Bow
Like
Wow
the same
couldn't be
people
the
that were going when we
headliner.
were kids, I think those same people would go for that show, especially because this day and age is so big on like nostalgia and
Right.
seeing things come back that we were into before. I think
Oh, I
everybody
see that.
would.
I think that's
I
a
would be
girl
down with that.
thing.
I would want to see
Yeah.
PLW.
It would definitely be a
But
girl
I think that it
thing.
would have to be in like Atlanta, somewhere not New York. New York is.
Yeah, that's
too
reaching for
big.
reaching for the stars.
Yeah.
That's definitely reaching.
Bow Wow can't do nothing in New York. He's not even from New York.
I don't know nothing about that.
I think
Not
he
to-
has,
I think he just wants to.
He has a thing about Madison Square Garden
'Cause
since
he
he
sold
sold
it
it
out
out so many
like 3
times.
times.
So he's like,
Yeah, he's also
Yeah.
Mr.
He's
One.
he's like, if I do
Over,
it again, he
Shad.
does it 12
It's over, Shad.
all the time.
He should give up that dream.
I said,
It's
not
Shad.
all the time.
Shad?
It's shot.
Shad.
Oh, I've been saying this wrong this whole
Listen,
time.
I did that too. We went to the BET Awards
I said,
one time, and I was trying to get a T-shirt, and I was like, Shad. He was ignoring me.
He
So.
that's
turned
not
around
his
like,
name.
it's Shad.
That's just like when I wish he would have done
It's
that.
Shad Moss.
That's just how I feel when people say Brianna to me. That's not my name.
Who says that?
White people.
Okay.
I was about to say.
knew
I was gonna say lots of people,
it
but
was
not
the
lots.
two
That
little
sounds like
people.
one of
The
those
whites.
pronunciations that you would have to tell. Like, my mind wouldn't think to say Brianna first. Somebody
Yeah,
have to
it's
tell
Brianna.
me, like, oh, actually, you pronounce it Brianna. Like,
That's
I wouldn't just say
and
that.
that person would be disgusting.
Only Janelle
but also
Mama from Teen Mom will say Brianna.
talk about Keith.
That's different when it's because you have like an accent or something, so
No.
you purposely
When
like
I'm
you
on
can't
the
help
phone-
it. That's different.
When I'm on the phone at work and they'll be asking me for my email address and I'm always like Brianna at such and such.com and they'll be like Brianna Brianna. No. Why do y'all think that that's how you spell Brianna? That's how you spell Brianna. That irritates the fuck out of me. Don't get me started. Anyway, in other news, Tiana Taylor has finally. I said finally. Like we had to wait one day. I don't know what was happening. I don't know what was happening Friday when it
Well,
was
I thought you
supposed to
meant
drop.
finally like
It's been
from
like-
the last one.
Well, that too.
When was the
That's
last
true.
one? Last year?
No, that was like a
16 or 15?
No, that was a few years ago because I was living in that building I live in now when that came out.
Was that 15?
So that was like 3 years ago. Yeah. But she just came out with her new album. It's called Keep That Same Energy,
Nice.
aka I love it.
It's a
I love
good
that as a
title for
name.
an
I
album.
definitely do. So here's the thing though. I enjoy the album as a collective, but because Good Music is doing this whole like 7 songs thing, there's some awkward things happening in this particular album for me as far as like I like the flow of content to be a certain way, and Three-Way is a song that she has with Ty Dolla Sign. Ty Dolla Sign.
That all the time.
That's like if Trey
He gonna
Songz.
call you
That's like if
Rihanna.
Trey
He
Songz.
definitely gonna call you.
That's like if Trey Songz and Ty Dolla Sign had a baby. Ty Dolla Sign? No, see, I've been wrong. No, they have a song called Three-Way, and it's so, and I don't know if I'm like getting prudish or something, but that song is graphic. It's about a threesome. But it's
See,
graphic.
is it that graphic?
I don't know, and it probably isn't, but for some reason it makes me uncomfortable.
Y'all been on 10 ever since this weekend talking about Chris Brown and looking private parts. Now y'all just
I don't like that.
The privacy song.
Privacy
I
song.
love the
Privacy.
song, but when he says like
And he said
Find your
private
private part.
He says
that's very weird.
It
It is
That's very
because that's
weird.
something
Yeah,
kids say.
it sounds like rape or
I'm looking at your
like
private
something
parts. What is this?
like your
This is
that sounds like
Sammy
I'm
song?
telling him like Chris, those are my private parts. And he was like,
those are my private
He was
parts.
like, girl, like open those.
He
But
also
he said he
he
loves
also-
her privacy too.
He also says, "Why that pussy
Right.
so good, Miss Lady?" Don't call me Miss Lady while you
Miss
talking
Lady,
about
private
my
part.
pussy.
That's nice.
You cannot be
That's
in my
respectful.
pussy
You
and
said
call me Miss Lady.
Yeah.
We talked about this too. If I gotta choose between bitch and Miss Lady, it's bitch always.
Wow,
Don't ever call me
that's
Miss Lady.
crazy.
That's disgusting. But anyway, so Three-Way is just a song that makes me a little uncomfortable. It's a good song. Every song on here is good. But what made me the most uncomfortable, and I know that she probably didn't have a choice because it's only 7 songs, but she has a song that is like preceding the very last song, and the song is a cover of a gospel song. It's a good song. I
Marvin
love
Sapp.
it. It's like a little. You said what?
It's the Marvin Sapp song, right?
Never would have made it.
Yeah.
Yes. So she does that, and then it's kind of like I guess it's like dedicated to Junie. So she has Junie's little voice at the end. But then the last song is "Work This Pussy," which is my bop. But I when I first heard this project, that was the first song I heard. So I'm listening like in order, waiting to hear that song. And then it was like "Never Would Have Made It," and then "Work This Pussy," and I was like, "This is awkward."
Why was it never would have made it last?
It should have been dead last.
Yeah.
It should
I
have
don't
been
understand.
dead last. But hey, whatever.
After work, this pussy.
After
Never would have made it after work. This pussy.
No, she could have mixed up.
No,
I
that's
haven't heard
what
the
they
album
said.
yet, but I'm sure there's something that could have preceded
As
that
a nigga,
instead
I
of
would.
Work
Well,
I mean,
Work This Pussy
I never
felt
would have
like
made it
an
after this
intro.
pussy. It makes sense a little bit.
yeah, because I just worked this pussy and he never would have made it.
Yeah, that's true.
But "Work This Pussy" sounds like an intro to me too. Like I wanted that to be like, because all of the things, because she has, I don't know who that is. Do you know who it is doing the talking? You know, it's very like drag queen lingo, like all of that stuff going on. But it sounds like an intro. It sounds like, here we go, y'all been waiting for the girls. Like, you cunts can't take her.
I was
But it's the very last song. It was just awkward. But I like it. I really, really, really love the cover of the album, though. It's such a pretty picture to me.
Damn, I gotta see it. I've never seen that.
She is
laying
fine.
on the
She
couch,
just
right?
fine. No, she on a bed, but I don't know. And it's
got
kind of
a-
like a, it's like
she
a
got a
grainy
body.
picture. She has a beautiful fucking body.
There-
Oh, I
there
did
you
see
go.
that. I
Up,
saw that
up,
other than
down,
that.
down.
So can I tell you what I
Down
didn't
there.
like?
Yes, tell
To
me
the
I'm
left.
ready now. Right there. Yeah.
I seen that. That's cool. Whatever. It ain't like cheeky or nothing. It's alright. It's whatever. But anyway,
You know, men love that.
Yeah.
it don't have to have ass. If it's fine, it don't have to have ass. But what I'm saying,
If it's fine, it don't have to have ass.
the cover it.
Now she's a
lady.
lady.
The cover it.
Yes.
This lady.
Okay.
No, but
okay,
what I
tell us
don't
your
like
thoughts.
about it is, and
about the album or the album cover.
it might be about Tiana Taylor
Okay.
Well, as a person.
as a singer.
Oh, okay, as a singer. Okay.
I think she sounds like if Aldi's had Brandy. Maybe like a Brandy Jennifer, Jasmine Sullivan. Like she's like Jasmine
Like
Sullivan
the off-brand.
with no runs.
Wow.
Her shit is. I'm talking about. She like the girl in your choir who sound decent. She
Wait,
she good.
what? You're saying Tiana Taylor? No, you're saying that Tiana Taylor is an off-brand
Brandy-
Brandy and Jasmine Sullivan.
Jazz, she got the same
She's
kind
the
of
all
voice.
these brand
She's the
Yes.
all these pay
of
less.
singing.
Yeah.
I can't.
Fashion Nova,
Don't look at
Rainbow.
me.
A fashion-
She's the off brand,
I like Fashion Nova now. Wait
but
a
it's
minute.
Rainbow.
No,
No,
she's saying
only
she
some
likes
things.
Fashion Nova.
No, he's saying Fashion Nova is
It's Rainbow.
equivalent to Rainbow.
What I'm saying is she is no, it's not a equivalent. They're the same company. Y'all didn't know that? Do y'all Googles? But anyway, She sounds like if Brandy could hold a note but couldn't really sing, that's what Tiana Taylor sounds like to me. I don't think she can't
So like
sing.
the tone, but not the range.
She don't have a range. She can't hit no
That's
runs.
crazy.
I was listening to it and I'm like,
But
I
not
heard you
everybody
try.
is that type of singer though.
Yeah,
I
well,
heard you
but
try.
the thing is like
I know you put your all
It's
into
cool.
it.
I'm being sensitive now because
Cassie can't sing, but she.
fine as
No,
fuck.
don't compare Cassie and Tiana. Cassie
Tiana can
literally
sing.
can't sing.
Right.
Tiana
Tiana
sing.
Taylor can
Tiana
actually
Yeah,
sing.
she would be the
She has a
third
beautiful
person in a group.
voice.
She'd be the third person. She'd be Michelle of a group.
Oh,
Michelle can sing.
Michelle,
can sing.
she can sing a little. She can hit more notes than her.
Michelle
100%
can
facts.
sing.
She could hit more notes than Tiana Taylor. I'm just telling y'all the honest truth. The girl can't sing that well. She's okay.
I just think.
But I think it's like the girl in the choir who should never lead a song, but she can sing. You know what I mean?
I mean, but that's fine. I feel like everybody has their lane. Like, it's fine that she's not like this huge, amazing vocalist. Like, she's Tiana Taylor, and she does Tiana Taylor very well.
Yeah.
And I think that's all that matters.
What is Tiana Taylor? What is doing Tiana Taylor?
It's
I really
her.
What
don't
she's
know.
doing.
It's her
What does she
vibe
do?
of music.
No, I
Yeah.
really want to know what she
It's
does.
really her
What she
vibe. Her vibe
does.
of music is really. I feel like she rides the fact that she has a good tone, and I think that works for her, and it always sounds good.
How
to
many
me.
albums does she sell when she sells
I don't
records?
know.
Like
I
these
don't
things
know.
matter. If everybody want to say that she's like what y'all saying, then the numbers have to back that up.
He's
At
in
least
the
like
A&R room. He said
70,
these
that-
things
I'm gonna look
matter.
up how many albums she's.
What the last album? Because
not fair.
this album
That's
don't.
not
No, because there are great singers who don't sell
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
either.
that's
That
not
is,
fair.
that's a
Can't
fact.
do it then.
Like Jasmine Sullivan.
I was saying Jasmine Sullivan
is
don't
the
get
best singer
nearly as
ever
much
to me.
shine.
And she
She's
don't
up there,
sell a
too.
lot of
She's
records.
definitely up there.
But I think if Jasmine Sullivan had these songs in that production,
She wouldn't want those.
a rap, we wouldn't hear nothing about no Tiana Taylor. If y'all gave her Kanye and if Tiana wrote the songs, I heard Tiana write her shit.
She does right.
That's good. Write her songs for somebody else. Not to say she can't, cause she better than the other. She better than Janae Aiko, whatever.
Janae
You
Monáe.
said-
Wait,
Janae Aiko.
Janae Monáe.
Janae or
Janae.
Janelle? Janae or Janelle?
The smoker,
Janae Aiko.
not the
Janae.
prosexual, whatever she said.
Okay,
Pansexual.
Janae. Big Sean, yes.
Not the
Janae.
suit wearer. The other woman, the
Janae-
light skinned smoker.
Janae Aiko.
She can sing better than her.
Okay.
Y'all don't think so? In the studio, maybe not, but live, I think Tiana.
I don't
Taylor's
ever
better
do.
than her.
See, I always struggle with this because I don't do that. I don't ever compare, especially not
Yeah.
fingers.
It's 'cause
But
you
now
got
that you
vocals.
say that, I definitely can see how you would think that Tiana Taylor sound because Janae Aiko for her tone, like monotone isn't a good word for her because her voice is so light. But you know what I mean when I say
Yeah,
monotone, like
she
it's
just
always
straight.
like she just
She
rides.
I was about to
this.
say, I don't think
So
I've
I
ever
get that.
heard
It's airy.
Janae Aiko. I've never heard
She
her
doesn't
like
like
You haven't heard her live?
No, I've heard her
actually she
live,
sings.
but I'm
Not
saying
live.
I've
She
never,
can sing.
Not
I've never
live.
heard
They
her
say she
like
can't.
try to like
I've never heard-
stretch her range or
No,
like
yeah.
go above and be. It's always like
She's
Y'all
still-
gotta go listen to
singing.
some old Janae.
I
'cause she
did with the
sings-
I always
sailboats and
listen-
things.
No, I'm talking about on the end of the BTK
Do I?
album.
Now I gotta.
No,
I got a
that's
question.
my shit.
Do I have to
like
go?
Dog.
She
That's
sings
her
songs.
actually on that
She was
song.
14 years old.
So I gotta go all the way back
And No
to
Love.
2004 to hear some good her
Maybe
sing.
It was
She
2005.
That's even.
good
I mean, guys, do y'all hear this? Like Nelly was real hot back then. Like I gotta go all the way back to when
Shut
Nelly was raw.
Oh, we about to talk about Nelly. That's funny.
Yeah, great.
That's a
Oh,
good
I
segue.
really wanted to say
Oh,
something.
We're actually segueing.
Hold on, wait one
That's it.
second
We're actually
because
segueing.
Fashion Nova still have nice clothes.
No, they do. I didn't say they don't have nice
And I
clothes.
better not see you in no nigga Nova.
You
either.
won't ever see me in that. But
Nigga.
Aldi's also has very good hot wings in the frozen section. So I'm not saying that it's a bad
Hey,
thing.
all y'all fatty.
Y'all sound crazy.
Aldi's is a
Y'all
quality
sound
store.
crazy.
I love
I-
Aldi's.
I mean, I like Aldi's. Don't get me
Aldi's-
wrong. I'll go grocery shopping at Aldi's.
I
any
go
day.
grocery shopping.
Aldi's
Aldi's.
whiskey was voted #1 whiskey in America.
And their
I think.
wine is fine too. $3.
I heard. My homie told me the other day.
He
I
said,
like
He
they wine.
smokes. So I
I
don't
like
know.
Aldi
I
wine.
was saying, I don't know if I believe it.
Yeah, he said
But the
he's so
wine,
factual.
the wine, maybe he meant wine. The wine was definitely voted.
No, he said whiskey. For
I don't know
sure.
about that.
I don't know.
I've never seen them
If he
have.
was
I don't think they
high
even
or-
have whiskey at all.
No, they do have whiskey.
Oh, you bought it?
Nah,
It's Aldi-
but if
it's
you go to
Aldi.
Aldi, like all the way up north on like Lincoln and shit like
Okay.
that.
Different location.
Well,
Yes.
maybe
Got
it's
it.
not Aldi. Maybe it's what is it?
Aldi.
Trader
They're owned by
Joe's
Trader
or-
Joe's.
Yeah, maybe it's not.
No,
Aldi.
guys, Aldi is definitely up north. Have you ever been to?
Oh, there's definitely an Aldi's up
I
there.
There's a lot of
know,
them.
but I'm
There's
just
a lot of
saying, Aldi's is a parent company of Trader Joe's. Or
Also,
vice
maybe
versa.
the liquor is from.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why.
it was
so,
in Aldi,
Right, right.
so I'm gonna
right.
go with Aldi.
That's what. That's
Mama called it Aldi. I'm gonna call it Aldi. You know what I'm saying?
All right. In the petty parlor,
Speaking
we
of
have
Nelly.
Nelly, who I saw these at like different times. So first, I saw Nelly. He posted a long post, on Instagram, basically saying, like being a father is just a word, like
Saying what
like,
she was
it's
saying,
just-
like family is real funny to me.
Basically, he was like,
word
DNA don't mean nothing. Like, you ain't never been there for me. You never saw me play sports. You didn't see me graduate. You never did nothing for me. However, I still been taking care of you for the past 20 years. But guess what? You just blew it. You cut off. Done. So I saw that first. Then shortly after that, I saw like reposting of people saying like a couple of hours before he posted that, Ashanti apparently did a show in St. Louis and had posted like a video of her like with his dad. Like, but the video was just like, hey, Mr. whatever his last name is.
Mr. Nelly.
Nelly's dad.
Yeah. Like she was
Mr.
like,
Nelly Senior.
hey, she was like, you had a good time. She's like, look at the shoes, he fly, and that was it.
Right. Show
So
love to
of
her.
course people are assuming now
She fucked his
that
daddy.
No.
Oh, I was about to say. I hope people
Oh.
not
people
saying
are
that.
See how people
assuming.
just-
No, I'm saying I can see
that-
people saying that. You know,
No.
niggas say anything on the internet.
I know how
No,
Nelly
no.
feel though.
People are assuming that
Exactly.
Nelly felt some type of way about him kicking it with Ashanti and then like and being like on camera and stuff with her, and because of that he like, oh, you know, I don't like how you moving, I'm cutting you off. And I put, for being in the petty parlor, I'm actually putting every party involved in the petty parlor because I don't know, of course we don't know like the inside story of what's going on between them, but if I'm gonna assume that Nelly and Ashanti have some type of bad blood now, then I'm gonna put all of them in the petty parlor because they were all petty then. Like if everything not sweet, if y'all not good right now, then I feel like you kind of know that like if an ex that I can't stand posted like a picture with my mama or something, I might be like,
What are you supposed to do if your mama
Like,
come
what
up
are
to
you
him? Or
doing?
your mama come up to him like,
that's
hey,
that's
this
not what
show-
but that's not the thing though. We're not talking about being rude. Like I'm not saying you got to be like, you got to get away from me. I don't mean that. I'm saying like them being celebrities and then posting a video. I'm saying like I could see him kind of being like, wasn't you just calling me a bitch like 5 seconds ago, and now you like posting videos with my dad? So I can see, but then it's also petty for him to disown his father because of that, even though he clearly already has like
Some daddy
built
issues,
up,
yeah.
like yeah. 'cause
Yeah,
I saw
it
his
could've
behind the
been
music.
anything.
This nigga brought
I saw
up
his behind the
sports.
music. He been not
Nigga,
liking
you're not
him
a
for
sport.
real.
You're not an athlete.
So
wasn't.
That nigga, that
ain't no
nigga
athlete. You
In high
are a
school.
rap. You are a rapper. Your daddy went to your concerts. Fuck your sports, nigga. What made you the
No,
money?
but it meant a lot to him.
I
That his
understand
that's the
that.
problem. You
is-
said what's made him the money. If you didn't come around until I start making money, that's the problem.
Well, you decided to give me money for your bitch. You know what
but
I'm
that's
saying?
what he's saying.
I
I
gotta
didn't
look at
beg you to pay my bill.
I'm looking
He's
at
saying,
I'm
he's
looking at it
saying
from all
like
parties.
you wasn't
guys.
never there for me, and I still took care of you,
Right.
and now you can't even just assuming this is the case. Now you could just draw the line and be
Right.
like, no, don't post that. I don't know what's going on with y'all. Like I don't want to get in the mix of that.
Has anybody here ever been to St. Louis?
Yeah.
Like-
Africa
like
find me in
enough
St. Louis way.
Can I actually find you there?
Ring all day. Yeah.
Okay, so you know the industry down there, like how Detroit got the car industry.
Uh-huh.
What is St. Louis industry? I want to know this because I'm sure Nelly's daddy
What's wrong
worked.
with you? I'm saying your shitty work.
Nelly's daddy.
Nelly's
No.
father probably worked the industry
No.
and couldn't come to the games
Talk about-
because
No,
he
Nelly's
was working
daddy.
to put
Nelly's
food on his
daddy
fucking
didn't
plate.
have jobs.
He did.
He didn't have
Do
jobs.
he got
Somebody
teeth?
didn't.
He was an addict of sorts. He didn't have jobs.
She's giving us history.
Well,
Because I watched Nelly's behind the music.
You're on Unsolved.
That's
damn, they don't show that no more.
She's-
Huh?
I saw his
Yeah,
behind the
yeah,
music, and he talked about how his mom would work
was
3
everything.
jobs, go to work at Dairy Queen, work at all these random places to keep food on the table.
said,
But
oh,
his dad,
All these damn
no, but his dad wouldn't keep a job. He was just like on the streets and
On
just
crack.
bumming around. So I don't know if it was crack. I don't know if it was drugs or alcohol. That's why I said addiction of sorts.
Well, all I know is if one of my exes was to engage with a family member of mine or a friend of mine after we were no longer exes, I would be livid. Okay, because I had this happen when I got out of a relationship and my ex wanted to start hanging around all my friends. What is you doing around my friends?
What is
Why
you
you can't
doing,
get your own friends? You don't got nobody you like your own self? So it really made me feel a certain type of way. Like I don't want you around my friends. Like I don't want you around my friends or my family because first of all, I introduced you to these people. You wasn't around them before. You don't need to be around them after. During, it's fine because I brought you along.
You gotta make sure you
So you on
communicate
Nelly's side.
that though, because not everybody.
Oh
is
no!
that.
I done told.
I'm about to say, but like you can't be that mad if he think like shit is sweet and you never said
But
that it wasn't.
I got a question though. With the ex, was he still trying to get back with you?
Well, that's
Okay,
why.
well, come on.
But then
That's
even
why.
afterwards,
He was
probably
still
still
holding
I was
on,
about to say.
hanging around.
but still though, don't. But that really just that gets under my skin.
You think it's
Don't
weird
be
that
around
there's
my
bad
friends.
blood?
Oh,
I only
man,
think that's
right
weird that there
now.
are bad blood between two parties. Like, if we broke up and, like, it was bad or, like, I can't stand you, you did something really wrong or something and I, like, can't stand you, and then the next day you came to the party that my best friend was throwing, like, well, he invited me, like, no. That's when I would be upset. But if we're cool, like,
Yeah, but
me and
Fred,
my
how
child's
do we-
father, we're
But
cool.
y'all don't
So
understand.
if he showed up somewhere, I wouldn't be like, what the fuck is he here? Like, I wouldn't
But
go like,
y'all-
But how do we
And
know that
everything.
Nelly and Ashanti are in?
No, I said I don't know. I said
Oh.
I'm saying
Oh, so we don't know if
Yeah.
they belong
No,
together.
they definitely probably have problems though because he went off.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the assumption
He went
was
off.
made.
Niggas
Right.
really be sensitive and crazy.
I'm a
though.
nigga,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak for all the niggas when I say
Please do.
with that. What he's saying is because he don't like Ashanti no more. They got into it.
Sure.
Now she might be like, "It's cool, Nelly. I'm done with you, but we cool." You know.
I like her.
That's her voice.
That's the Ashanti voice.
It's cool, Nelly. I don't think she's gonna.
But y'all know how y'all do though. Y'all know how y'all be like
I
when
don't- you
you're as a
don't know how I
woman. Okay, well, as a woman, most women, when y'all done. But y'all can be cool, and whatever he feel, that's his problem.
Right.
Right.
That's probably how she is with him. So he blew up like that.
So
because
she
of that.
didn't know that it was that deep. That if I
She knew it was
because
that
weren't
deep.
they
You think she
weren't
knew
they
to be
together
petty?
for like
10
years? They were together
Like
for
she
like 10
said.
years. So if I was with a nigga for 10 years and I just got done doing the show, even if right fucking now, if my ex mama came down here, I would be like, oh my God, what's like
You a woman.
love.
But
Like,
I don't
just
think that's
love.
the issue. Like I said though, I don't think anybody expects like if you see my ex in the streets, you turn the other way. Like I wouldn't think that, but I could see that like if I hated my ex, if I hated him, and then you saw him out, and then I was going through your Insta stories, and it was y'all like, look who I
Kicking
ran
it.
into. Like I would be like,
But
what-
you
what
didn't
was
run
doing?
into her.
Like,
But
that's if I'm Nelly, I
You
understand.
came to
You
her
went
show,
to her
right.
show.
Yeah.
You don't even listen to her
And
show.
he probably said, "I'm Nelly then."
You know
Let
that's-
me bet.
no,
I mean, now when you put it in that context,
probably
that's true.
knew
You
who he
didn't run
was.
into her.
You didn't-
You went to the show.
How many
to be
times do
petty.
y'all go to
That
concerts
is
and
different.
actually fall?
But-
I just fell backstage.
No.
No, it doesn't happen.
But y'all,
You know
I-
somebody and you go
Like
backstage.
Ashanti was just being Ashanti.
Ashanti
being nice.
did what she
Right,
did, but
right.
his daddy,
But the daddy-
knew.
Right.
We
Yeah.
got drunk. We smoked blunts to this. I told you how much I loved her and I hate her. You know what I'm saying? He told her both. And the nigga went to the concert. There's no way he went there on a whim. Like no,
That
nigga.
is true.
You
You
went to
didn't
a
just-
But
Ashanti
also,
concert.
in
She not
his
Whitney
defense,
Houston.
in his defense as well, my brother was engaged and with somebody for 8 years, and he had to physically tell me and my mama, "You have to stop." Like kicking it with her. Like I was still going to lunch with her. Me and her was hooking up. Me and her because through their relationship, I developed a relationship with her. So
You were actually
until
friends with her first, weren't you?
not really, she was our babysitter. She was
He
with-
wicked.
no,
She a wicked brother.
No, she wasn't me and my brother's babysitter. She was
okay.
the cousin of my best friend, and she used to have to watch us.
I'm about to say, he
but that's
fucking
how they
babysitter
met.
that nigga.
But that is how they met because my friend couldn't go places without her big cousin, so that's how they met. But anyway, but he had to tell us like, okay, I'm at a point. But it was a year later when he finally was like, I'm uncomfortable. I don't want y'all kicking it with her. But until he said that, if
He
she
had
calls
another
me,
girl
I'm
at the
coming.
time? He had another girl at the time?
Yeah, the girl he cheated on her
What?
with.
He He hit his babysitter. Then when he cheated on her, he said, "You know what? Her shit was a little better. I'm gonna go with you." No, I know it was probably not that, but I had to say it because it sounded good. But
I actually
was
don't
they?
know. I
Did they have a big
I
blow up?
also also don't know if that's the girl that he cheated on her with.
Okay. Did they break?
I just
Did they
made
have
that
a
up.
big bad breakup?
It was bad.
And who was more mad between him and her?
He was mad, but he was mad because he was wrong.
Oh, so he didn't
But
want to
she
face that
she was
shit.
also
He
wrong.
just didn't want
They
to
were
see
both
that.
wrong. He was wrong first, but they were both wrong. But my point is, I did not know, like knowing what was going on. Me and her were still friends, so I was put in an awkward situation because I'm getting people confiding in me from both ends because that's my brother, and me and my brother talk about everything. But I didn't know immediately to cut her off. There wasn't even a thought in my mind, like, oh, y'all not together no more, like weddings off, the whole thing. Like my next thought wasn't,
Oh,
I
wait,
guess I
this
gotta
was
stop
his
talking to her. Fiance. Yeah.
Shit, that's deep.
I know. So how do you tell your, like, that's what I'm saying, like, how do you expect your mom and your, like, the people that you made close with this person to just up and be like, oh
Okay,
yeah.
well look, how long after were you kicking it? When they broke up,
It
broke
took a
off.
year. It took about a year for him to finally sit me and my mama down.
No.
What?
How long were you and your mama? Did you and your mother keep kicking it with her after they stopped?
Immediately. Because
Y'all was like, as soon as they was over, y'all was like, girl, let's go to the movies.
no, because we were a part of it. It wasn't like we weren't kicking it and then we were. It was an ongoing thing. Like
So-
me and her already had our own routine.
Okay, but when they broke up and it was over,
She
didn't have a break.
He was on this phone and she was on this one. I was in the middle of it, me and my mama.
Family can't be in the middle.
Well, he shouldn't have put us there.
Well, maybe that's
Yeah.
why Nelly blew up the way he did. If
Yeah.
assuming that this scenario is true,
Right.
and he did talk to his dad, and people did know that
Right.
I don't want this happening, and then to see it still, maybe that's why he got so upset because he was like, "I did sit you down, and I did talk to
I
you."
would
You
hope
didn't watch
that he
me
did
play
though, because a
baseball.
lot of niggas just be expecting, you know,
Football.
not even niggas, people.
You didn't watch me drink pimp juice. You didn't come to the video shoot when I slid the car down the woman's ass.
Wow.
You didn't come to nothing,
Iconic.
daddy. But you gonna go to Ashanti's concert. I felt that nigga. I felt Nelly. You shouldn't do it on the internet. I think putting your business
Why
out.
do that? That is always my issue.
But I
That
guess
is
because,
always my issue.
but
For what?
That's all
she
his- that's his
put it
vintage.
up. Whoever put the video up put it on the
Ashanti,
internet.
she put it on her Instagram.
She put it up, so he said, "All right, bitch, I got you."
Right, bitch. But that's not even towards her.
No,
So
it
for
ain't.
him to be like, all right, bitch, if that was his thought process,
Because he
didn't
knew
say nothing to her.
he had 2 paragraphs written for her. He deleted them and said, "Nah, because I don't
my
want this
daddy.
flat. This for my
Yeah, I'm
dad."
gonna say because he got a woman.
She got fans.
He don't want his woman to think.
But
like,
he
oh,
already
nigga.
been cheated on.
Bitch,
Okay.
nigga, I see
He
you.
cheated on the new girl too.
Miss Jackson?
With who?
Because the scandal with the
Oh,
girl
with
that
the
was
rape.
accusing him of raping her, he admitted that he had sex with her. He said he just didn't rape her. And that
Girl,
was
you was
during him and Miss Jackson's like relationship time.
Well, I didn't.
Nah, it's just I can't keep up with all this
Nah.
nonsense.
Is it nonsense?
Yeah,
Or is it
I'm
rich
just
nigga
tired
problems?
of it.
Is
Hey,
it rich
rich
nigga
nigga
problem?
It's
problem.
rich nigga
That's
problems.
nigga
So
shit.
you're getting some clout about yourself. Are you finding it hard to be faithful to women?
No.
Tell me more.
No, you got my family over in the corner saying, No, I don't have a problem with doing stuff straight and being,
You don't have no problems with it because you do it openly and freely, or you don't have no problems with it because you don't
If
do
I
it.
have a woman,
Mm-hmm.
I'm faithful because I chose her to be my woman. So I don't want to mess that up. I chose you for a reason. Not to say that she didn't choose me as well, but
Like a Pokemon.
you are my woman.
What are you doing?
So as my woman, I'm not going to
chose
fuck
her.
up what I got with you at this
Right.
age in life. 21, or if I was rich as fuck, it's
Right.
hard.
Right?
Let me explain why it's hard though.
Because bitches just throwing themselves at me. I can't help it. I got
That
so much
actually,
money.
but wait,
It's
this
not-
actually segues into what the main word is about.
Gossip?
Ageno Asia.
No, it's not.
Don't be reading
I
that.
don't know.
Don't read that. That ain't for you.
That's
Don't read that teleprompter.
Sorry.
You are a guest.
I was thinking like, how did what?
We didn't hire
go
you to read.
and do your thing.
It's more in depth. Go ahead, Aja.
What is it?
Okay, no, the main word is double standards, like
Gender biases.
gender
Yes.
biases.
Let's
That's
get
why they
into
wanna do
it.
this.
Yeah. Please.
Hold on, let me take a
I
sip.
say, oh shit, let him lead. He excited.
I thought you
I
were
need
going to
to-
drink all that
Already
tequila.
talked-
You
We're
were
about to
Talk
talk
about- I
about
just need to
being
know what's
rich and
Well,
stuff
talk
and how that would make it harder for men
Well, I
to
mean,
be
like
faithful.
when you grow up
I gotta follow
in
up
that,
question.
because you got a nigga like Nelly who probably been on since he
We
was
talking
what?
about you, Larry.
Me? See, I haven't been on since I was 21 or 25.
But you just told us that you already anticipate. But you already anticipate
Oh, but I'm at the point where I don't rap, so it's easy for me to be faithful. A rapper,
But
entertainer,
you
basketball
anticipate that if
player,
you got a
football
okay.
player.
Let's say that after, like, this is a surprise, right? When we cut off the camera, we say thank you so much. We're about to write you a check for $5 million, and now you're rich. That's gonna change everything, no?
Right? Okay, so I
Look,
got
he thinking
$5
about
million.
the women he finna call now.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really
Look at
not
all
thinking
the-
about the
look
women
at all
I
these
would call.
bitches.
I'm thinking about the shit I gotta pay for first.
Facts.
See, I told y'all in the beginning, I need the money. I have reasons for this. It's not that I need to be rich. It's
Okay, but
I
then
have stuff to
you
pay
you pay your shit off.
for. Pay my shit off.
You got
How
money
much
to
you got
blow
left?
now. Now you got money to blow.
I got millions left.
Oh, okay.
He was like, I'm $3 million.
Yeah, I only got $1,000. Shit, if I got $5 million from y'all, I left here. I had $5 million. Yeah, y'all gave it to me. So it's an envelope out here for $5 million. When I leave the show, I'm gonna be rich.
Be
Nigga.
quiet, cause they might jump you.
Look,
Say this.
they ain't gonna jump me. I got lords, folks, GD, big moles, Jesus
we don't
people.
do that at a
Jesus people.
Yeah, Jesus
Yeah.
people.
We
Are
got
more,
everybody else.
they the worst ones.
He's like, because if my friends don't get you,
Oh man,
Jesus will.
I got some.
Okay.
Jesus will. That's a
He
real
will.
song too.
That's
But
everywhere.
Okay.
with all that money, I probably would. I don't know, cause it's really about the places you be in with the money. You get $5 million, your crowd turns. Everything changes.
Well,
Everything changes. Like
So
your
I have a question.
hangouts.
So if you're saying that as a rich man or a man
Rich
with
person, though.
fame and clout, all the type of things, that's what I was about to ask you. So you feel like for a man it would be extremely hard to be faithful, being rich and having all these women throwing themselves at him, but do you also feel like it goes both ways for women?
Yeah,
like
'cause I think-
Rihanna,
I'm about to say, 'cause
or like it would be
Yeah.
you feel like it would be extremely hard for her to be faithful as well.
Rihanna been through some things, so she definitely not.
Okay,
trying
just
to
a
be-
rich-
but a rich woman.
Just
the
a rich
question,
woman,
sir.
just
I'm
any
sorry.
rich woman.
Yes, rich women. I think it's the same. It's because y'all have the power. So
I'm a sugar mama if I get $5 million.
no, y'all literally have the power.
Definitely.
Niggas want what y'all got, pussy. So with that, it don't matter if you got money or not. You
It
already
don't
got to
matter.
fight that off 10 times more than a nigga do anyway. Any nigga that you date now.
Do you God teach me?
I was
So
like, I don't.
y'all don't fight off niggas.
No,
Y'all sound crazy.
I don't.
Y'all lying.
I'm not.
Just because it's not. I'm telling you, you have to fight more times than not. Women have to fight off more dudes than dudes have to fight off women.
I can see.
I know what you're saying,
Yeah.
and to a point where I agree with you, but on a personal spectrum, and in this day and age as well, I feel like there's a shift happening. Excuse me, especially because, and I don't know if it's because of our mindsets, and I don't know if it's a shift in our mindsets, and I don't want to say that men's mindsets are like lowering in some way, but I feel like it's more girls on the internet, on these Instagrams and stuff, the Instagram girls, and it's so easy to be one. Y'all got way more access than we do
And
when it
options.
comes options
Yeah.
and
I-
access
but
when it
see-
comes to like romantic or intimate situations, and
I'm
we
not
just be over here
saying-
twiddling our goddamn
I'm
thumbs.
not saying you get. It's all the
Cause
guys
I'm
that
looking for
you-
hoes, okay?
I'm not saying that it's guys that you want to give some to.
right.
I'm saying period.
No, but no, they not even
Like I feel like with a girl, like people like Future and all these rappers and like basketball players that got caught up. These girls that's throwing themselves at them, if they say no or keep turning them down, those girls have no problem with just continuously being like, well, here's another nude. I'm gonna come see you tomorrow. Like they gonna keep going.
Like if a dude-
nigga throw himself and trying to come at me and I say no, he might ask another time or something, but he's not about to literally show up at my, because first of all, I call the police. He's not gonna show, a nigga can't show up at your door
Unless he
butt
wild.
naked, like, what's good? You sure about that?
Y'all think
Sure
women
about
do
what
that
you
stuff?
said? The men talk about it all the
For
time.
rich
I mean,
niggas,
Like the
they-
celebrities talk about it all
showing
the
up to
time.
their hotel room,
First of
Oh,
all,
yeah, but I mean, that's-
sneaking into their
on London basketball,
VIP.
Q's, Daddy,
But
said
you-
it.
but niggas-
all those girls
it's
that be in the
see, nah,
hotel.
okay, y'all gotta
it's a
admit.
couple that make it up the elevator, and the boldest one is at your door.
Y'all
And
got it
that's what he
twisted.
said.
I'm not. I was speaking as far as just women and men. Period. Like
Right.
as if we talking about rich, it's different because niggas can't even sneak past nobody. If niggas could sneak past, we would be in y'all room too, butt naked.
That's
Don't-
wild.
No,
And
I'll
you'll be
call
in
the
jail.
police.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
But
But,
that's what
a
I'm
man
saying.
won't call the police on a girl like that.
Right.
He might just get her kicked out, and that's it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like a dude is not gonna a man can't continuously just keep throwing himself at you without
Right.
risking the chance of being
being
labeled like
Well, that's
a
2018.
stalker
That's 2018.
or something like that. But a girl
girl
can just
can do it
keep on and
forever.
keep on and keep on, and it's just gonna be
She a hoe.
I mean,
like what
Right.
like
yeah.
And
I mean,
then-
until that one day when he finally gave in, and now she in that like swindler. She
I
fooling.
still think that I think it's kind of even, but as a rich woman, because y'all are so, I don't mean to say y'all, women are so
Females.
Don't fucking do that.
sneaky. Like you're
We're better at
very
sneaking.
good at being
Well, I don't
cheaters.
think that. Can I counter
That-
that?
but-
Can I
but-
counter that? Can I counter that? I'm sorry
What?
to cut you
You
off.
don't think you're that good?
Because I hear men say this all the time. Is it that we're sneaky or that you guys are not intuitive as we are? Like, you're not as intuitive as a woman is.
Well,
a woman has
that could be it.
24. First of all, women have the ability to have my whole mind is on a billion things. And if I got a nigga, 40% of it is on you. I know everything that you're doing. I know
40?
you're. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
'cause
need
the other
much.
60 is the other-
I don't
is your
need
life.
much.
It's you.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't need
I'm
much.
tweaking.
I know your routine.
I'm thinking
I know
like
what
it's
you're
another
doing.
nigga
And as
that
soon as you, and if like all of the process of you courting a woman, she's not doing shit but taking notes. She know what you do every single day, and as soon as you waver off of that, we know it's something going on.
See, I move
and
fast.
you
I
niggas,
move different than that.
no, you
I'm
don't.
moving too fast.
No. I mean, if it's
said,
my
"Can't
woman,
catch me."
if it's my woman, yeah, you could know my moves because I'm not on shit. But if you like the shorty
It's
I'm
easier-
messing with
it's
right
easier to
now,
keep-
like you who I'm messing with right now, you know, I might have 4 other
You
women.
heard it here first. Go ahead.
I don't
ahead.
Like I have 4 other women, but you the one I really rock with like that.
Right, Monday through Thursday.
I'm not gonna really pay attention as much. I'm gonna make sure that I move differently.
For her.
Like I mean, but all of y'all gonna see me move differently, so nobody will know what I'm doing.
That's what you
because
think.
my girlfriend, my woman, she's going to know
That's
how
what
I
you think.
move.
But not knowing what you're doing is
Let's say-
also
It's not what
a
I
pattern.
think.
Not
Right.
knowing what you're doing is a
Thank
pattern
you.
as well.
Right.
Like everything is a pattern. Like if
Right.
I feel like, oh, he disappeared between these times
Right.
and these times, or he only
Right.
calls me on, it's all a pattern.
Right.
So however you calculate that all together at the
It
end
could
of the
be different.
day,
I might
it's
disappear
still
in
a
the
pattern.
nights. It could be a Wednesday, it could be a Saturday,
Child.
it could be
But
a
it's
Sunday. I
you're
could
still
be.
disappearing.
But I have a
Certain-
different lifestyle though, because
creative
I
with
like I don't mean to say it like that, but I travel and stuff. I go out of town, so I can flip it. Like I'm in Ohio. Oh, I'm in LA.
Is that your lying voice?
Hell no. I don't lie. That's my problem.
But
I'm
you
not
sound
a big
like you got a
liar.
lot
Don't
planned
lie.
out already.
Don't lie.
You
No,
sure you
it's a
don't lie?
problem.
Don't
You
lie.
sure you don't lie?
No,
Why you
that's
sound
not-
like you got lies planned out already?
No,
You do
that
sound
is
like you got
that's
it all
just
planned.
like
Ladies,
In case
Larry
of
been
emergency.
lying.
if I'm talking to
Lion
if
Larry
I'm talking to
Legend.
2017 me or 2016
that was
me.
lying.
That's just it.
So wait, I can't
Larry,
change.
that was 6
You
months.
gotta have a whole year's of life to change.
But 21 days takes to change.
So everybody on the internet wrong
Not
for
for
saying
niggas.
double XL Textaxion is bad.
We're not gonna talk about him.
Okay, I'm just
God,
saying.
God rest that poor man's soul.
But I'm saying they saying
Double
about him
XL.
changing. That's all I'm
That's-
saying.
He
The
said his
changing
name all.
thing.
He the fuck his name all
I said,
up.
who's
I
that?
don't know how to say his name, so I never know how to tell a person that they said it
Extension.
wrong.
But can you?
But
you
I know,
Extension?
I know
Is that what
it's
you just
no.
said,
He
extension?
said double XL, and I know it's not that.
Yeah, it's
So,
not. It's XXXX Textaxion or something like that.
Okay.
Anyway, my point is, how long
Change
do it
can-
take to change?
I'm
Like,
just saying that two women who are well versed in the language of nigga, you telling me that you ain't did something in 6 months, that don't mean shit to me, bruh. Like, that's some shit that you can revert to right the fuck now.
you mean like if I was
Right
like,
now.
What you mean in 6 months? What you mean like?
You said
Like if you
2017.
cheated on me 6 months
That's
ago,
6 months ago.
6 months later, don't be talking to me like
I
was
that was the old me.
like yeah,
That was the
no.
old-
But
Right.
it was. I
Like,
could have
we're-
went to the fucking Savior's Day
But
with,
we're
with
still.
Malcolm. I mean,
that's
with
true.
Farrakhan,
I'm not saying
and I
that you
changed
didn't
my life.
change, but we're still.
But-
the change is still in progress.
It is.
The change hasn't happened, so don't
Yes.
bring. I don't like when
But what's the
niggas
time
try
limit
to
on
say that they've changed and it was just 3 months ago. We're still
Right.
working on that, baby. We're still in progress.
Yeah.
3 months
Or
is a
6
long
months.
time. That's a
It
semester
is for
of
some
school.
people.
That's why y'all so wild.
what?
Cause y'all like 3
Semester.
months. That was a long time.
It is
Right.
semester. That's like half a season of basketball. 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Alright, well, all I'm saying is you can change.
You can.
You can change in 24 hours. You can
Definitely.
change in 15
You
minutes.
definitely can.
Because if somebody was shooting and you was on your way to Hills and somebody was shooting at Hills, you could change your mind and go back the other way. You know what I'm saying? Change change can happen at any moment.
That's true though, but that's not the argument. Isn't about if it happened. The argument
It's about if
is
you really about if you about
no,
it.
it's about. It's just you can't. For me to be like telling my friends like, girl, he's changed.
different.
Like he not that same. I can't. I'm not gonna say that 6 months later.
No.
See, and
Like
the problem is
you have to put in real time. Like we have to go through our trials and tribulations. I gotta see you get upset and depressed just like you did the time when you cheated on me, and see you handle it a better way that time. That's when you know the change has happened.
Right.
It's not just a change because we've been having.
Because you
good
didn't
6
put yourself
months.
in right. Because you didn't put
Yeah.
yourself in the same situation.
Yeah, like
that
you
made
need to
be
go through
acting
all
like you
that
did
same
last
shit
time.
You
and
ain't
do it
changed
that.
I think I. You know why I know I've
Solid.
changed? Because
What you do?
I
Why
don't
you
do
saying
the
that?
same
What was the last
stuff.
bad thing you did? You cheated on somebody in 2017.
I ain't had no girls in 2017. I mean,
So,
I had
yes.
a girlfriend.
So you was just lying to girls?
I didn't lie to nobody. I never
So
lied.
what's
Why are you
the
saying you
change? Why are
changed?
you?
Why you
Why
saying
did
you
you
did?
change?
What did you change? Your underwear?
No, I just changed my mindset.
Oh, you haven't changed
my
your
mind. No, yeah, I have changed.
Okay.
Okay. But my mindset has changed. Like
Okay.
I don't feel the same way I felt. Last year was like my transition.
So if you weren't lying and cheating-
2016 me.
So 2016 was the nigga.
Yeah, that was the one. Okay.
What you did? What you was doing?
I don't want to talk about it on camera.
Ooh. All
But
right,
I'll
this
just
is
tell you,
where it
it's-
gets-
I was about to say, catch us
Look.
behind the
Habanero peppers, it gets spicy. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
I thought you were using them in the bedroom. Right.
No, 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 no. Habanero peppers,
Like that don't even
jalapeno,
I was so nervous.
chili
today, young
peppers.
lady.
It's gonna get spicy. I don't want to tell y'all about what I used
It
to
ain't
do.
spicy till it's
2016, 2015, 2014. You got to squeeze
So
it out.
every year before.
Yeah.
Every
all
year,
the
but
years.
2017 was an
born.
eye opener.
So if you think that change can happen at any moment, then are you also willing to give those same benefits of the doubt, like to a woman, like if a girl cheated on you and then she was like, babe, like I changed, I'm never gonna do that again, like you will give her the same benefit of the doubt as well and be like, change can happen at any moment, baby. I believe you. We
No.
rock it.
No.
But she
because
changed.
because my change was before I got with my woman. That's what I'm saying. So like if I'm in a relationship and I changed from last year, yes, that's gonna take hella time. Hella time. Because you gotta get over it. As a
Facts.
woman, you gotta get over it more than me.
Right.
Like I'm gonna be over it because I already did it. I mean, it's the truth.
Talk
Like
about
I
already
already
got
fucked the
our
girl. Let me tell you something. When a nigga cheat on his girl, and
He be over it the next day.
exclusive right here. When a nigga cheat on his girl, the first thing he think about after he finished busting the nut is his girl. He think about how much he loved her,
Isn't
how
that
much he
disgusting?
wish he didn't
Yeah.
cheat on
Oh,
her.
that's
disgusting.
It's the truth though. I don't know why it's so bad.
That's disgusting.
It is disgusting,
Like,
but
the fact-
so
the
much
fact
thing-
that- the fact
hey,
that none of that kicked
look,
in beforehand.
Hey, spiders, they come out of themselves to change. You know, like how they. You ever seen a spider? And they
come
have
out
they
of
leave
shell.
they leave a fucking. That's disgusting. Things happen in nature that's disgusting. Shut
Now it's
It is nature. It's nature.
need
nature.
Hey,
Now he gave us
please
a
invite me
whole-
back. I would love to
Oh
come back.
my God.
I have on a different fit. You know what I'm saying? My hair to be cut. I just came from out of town, so my shit ain't cut.
segment to be
That
like,
is
Because
not.
it's true though.
This is not.
No, men have this thing. It's the truth.
It's not men, and I want y'all to stop.
Women
fucking
do it?
Sure, but
But
no.
see, no.
It's not
because,
about that.
Okay,
no,
most times,
women don't do it. But you know why women don't do it?
Because you're trying to cover up for them right now.
No, because women have a conscience, and so most
No,
times, if
y'all-
a woman cheats on you,
She
she's
like that
doing
nigga,
it, she
or she
want-
hate, or she
No.
mad at something you did.
She
It's
would,
calculated.
9
It's
times out of
calculated,
10, she
for
would
sure.
want you to find out about it. She's
But as a
not
nigga-
trying to hide it because she's either doing it to get a rise out of you, or she's doing it because that nigga came to her on some whole other shit.
it's a real reason I feel like when women cheat.
Yeah.
When women cheat, that
Yeah,
gender,
men is
that
just
gender
trying to
they're
get it
not happy.
Niggas is really
cheat
trying to get
because they
a nut
just
off
like.
But no,
sometimes. Like, I mean, but it's true though.
I'm just over the narrative of like men's sexuality being the reason for cheating when women have a very similar, if not same or heightened sexuality as you, but we don't use that as an excuse to lie to people.
Well, the same reason y'all think emotionally and we think logically, it's like a thing. It's a man and women.
No, it's
And
not.
men,
Y'all
men
are-
don't think logically. Women think way more
Thank
logically.
you.
It depends on the
Number
thing
one.
we're thinking
There's
about.
No, in all things, men are.
He's like, if
women-
it's a tire,
Men are.
if it's
Hey.
a tire, I can think
You need me to
Like,
put
we
that
want your
on. Do you need
memo.
your garbage taken out or not?
Men are.
You like it was icky, it's yicky. I don't want to
I
touch
can take out
it.
my own.
Yeah,
goddamn
whatever the
garbage.
words they use on TV.
I do want you to kill all the bugs though.
No, I can kill my
Yeah,
own bugs.
kill
I
the
can take out
bugs.
my own
No,
garbage.
What you need a
I
nigga
don't
for?
do
I know what you need a nigga for.
Tell me, cause I can't figure it out. My goddamn
Is it something on
self.
top of the refrigerator you can't grab?
No, I got a step stool for that.
Nah, fuck that. Nah, you need a nigga for that.
No,
you
I
don't want to
don't.
put it out all the time.
No,
I don't know.
Exert
You
yourself.
I'm not
niggas?
saying need.
He sells.
I'm not saying need
He
one.
sells. He's trying to.
Nah, nah.
You know, you talking about.
You know what? I got niggas trunk. I got a couple niggas trunk. You can choose a
Nigga in
couple.
the trunk.
Nah, but I just
I'm
think,
sweating.
yeah, you know.
I'm so hot.
You
I don't
think
know.
you think you know what? I just can. I'm just over. I really want to have you back too because we're running out of time. But I really
And
would
I
love
didn't even
have
get to
you back.
say what I wanted
Please
to
Say
say
it.
it. Say it.
I was gonna just talk about all the other things about double standards.
All of the good
but it's
things.
fine.
What's another
Give me
thing?
one.
I actually.
Say a thing.
Yes.
Well,
Sorry.
Give me your main one.
emotional state. Men are way more emotional than women, and women are way more resilient than men.
Mm-hmm.
We can deal. Men hold on to grudges longer than women,
Mm.
but it's always.
Is it in the women
what's the
and men
bias?
relationship? It's in the relationship though, right? I'm sorry.
men? But it's also like. It's not as glorified because men are supposed to be strong and
Yeah.
tough, but women.
That's not the men's fault.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
like
it's fucked
that. Them niggas you got in the trunk. That's what
Child,
they be doing.
child, mama, it's mama's fault.
Now that they got in the
It's
trunk.
men's fault
Tell us,
though.
no, tell that
yeah.
truth.
Go
Tell that truth.
It
Tell
is. It's mama's fault.
Yes, definitely.
But it's mama's fault because the man ain't there though. At the same time, because as a
Tell us
man
more.
is, if a man is there to be that shoulder to lean on a man when a little boy when he because it's the little you hit a little boy you say don't cry like a girl, you know what I mean, that little
That's
thing.
not, I'd rather just the mom then. That's toxic masculinity.
But a
We still don't
man,
do it. 'Cause that turns niggas
women
into
are the
murderers.
ones who teach
Yeah.
that these days though.
Yes, that's true.
And if a man was there to like be like, no, let that out.
Right, you're
But-
saying that single moms overcompensate is what you're saying.
Because they have
because
to
they don't know
promote.
how to.
They have
Because they
to.
don't know how to.
They don't know how to raise a man.
But
Period.
but I definitely don't know if it's valid that a man would be there. I think that it would be more effective for a man to be the one to say, no, it's okay to let that out. It's okay to express your pain. But too many times, the male figures, even
It's
if it's
like,
not
stop
the
talking.
dad,
Yeah.
even if it's just that the niggas on the block that you end up hanging out with because you don't have a dad,
You
these
act
be the
like a
same.
bitch.
Right.
You act like
These
a
be the
bitch,
same
boy.
niggas telling you a bitch.
But see,
or-
that's because of what they were taught. It goes so far
I know
back.
it's a cycle, and I know, and that's why I say it's not the men's fault.
I
But
think-
unfortunately, it has to end somewhere.
I think it starts with
start
the
with
man.
you.
It start with a man.
It starts with
But
you.
it start with a man
So
at
stop what
home.
you're doing.
No, me, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
telling those
I don't have no kids and things. The niggas in my trunk, they are very responsible. They're good men. They ready to be used. You know what I'm saying?
Ready to be used.
All colors: red, green, brown, orange, whatever color you need.
brown.
Orange,
Black.
Donald Trump type nigga. Yeah, all the types of niggas in my trunk.
Keep
Jet
it there.
Lees,
Jet Lees.
all
I
the
like the
types.
way you sell.
Mahogany
I like the
niggas.
Donald Trump type niggas. I really like that bitch.
No, that
You going somewhere?
we
I'm
got.
trying.
We'll shoot a commercial for you, free of charge.
Man, thank you. I
Off your
would love
charge.
to. I would love to shoot a commercial. for
Anyway, well, we're gonna have to get back to this. We're definitely gonna have to.
that. Please bring me back.
Because no, we would love to
Yeah.
have you back.
We should get you back on here with your brother.
Who, Cameron? Was he wild and crazy like me?
Let me tell you something about. Let me tell you something about Kim.
He said, "Came on."
Let me tell you something about Kim and Chris. They did us well the first time. That second time,
They was too
was
child.
dry.
They was too child.
Maybe it was that. Maybe it was
They
too
were
drunk too
hungry,
fast.
too.
They did too much. Oh yeah, they were child.
They
They
were.
probably went straight to Culver's when they left here.
Oh my God.
Straight to
Red
go.
Snapper, I think it was.
Really? Chris said, "Fuck what he used to work." He said, "I don't do that stuff no more. I'm above
He
that."
did used to work
Chris
there.
used to be there. I used to take him to work. Now that man is a boss. He got a better car than me. I used to take him to work. He got a better car than me. Ain't that God?
Ain't that
Ain't
God?
that God?
Life is a catalog.
Hey.
Yeah, sometimes God has to humble you.
Hey, no, he didn't humble me. He inspired me. He inspired me through a friend.
Yes.
It ain't
That's
like-
called life as a catalog.
I never look at what my friends have and think of what I should have. I
Yes,
think
yes.
like, I'm glad you got that.
That's because you're good people.
I am. I'm
Yeah.
covered in the blood of
He said, I
Jesus.
am. I am.
Shondo.
None of us knew what to say. We were all like,
Shondo.
Okay, so we're gonna get better
Yeah.
time than ever than to get into praises due. My praises due goes to a young woman named Glennon Doyle. Glennon Doyle is a blogger and an author, and she is a white. It's actually two N's. I had a typo. She's a white, Glennon, G-N-N. Yep. She's a white. And I heard about her a couple of weeks ago because Amanda Seals brought her up on her podcast when she was talking about people who are white and people who happen to be white. And the difference between those should be obvious. There are people who are white and they're problematic, and there are people who are not problematic who just happen to be white, but understand that being white is a construct that was created and that whiteness isn't a real thing anyway. But Glennon Doyle is just a person who stands for real shit and what she does for a living as of now. She's done a lot of things in the past. She's written all these books, like literally bestseller, like New York Times bestseller, Oprah's book, what's it called? Book Club, all of that stuff, all these accolades that she has. But now what she's currently doing in the light of in the climate of our political situation, she is like actively calling white people out and basically being like, you don't get to start a movement, bitch. You need to get a part of the movement that's already been going, because all of this civil rights shit
That's what
you're
she calling about right now.
Yeah.
She said, "Hey, bitch, shut up."
No, literally. She literally is like, she just very eloquently speaks to white people about the fact that the oppression that you're now feeling in this whole feminist movement and all of the things that you're offended by with Trump and the rest of the administration, these are things that black and brown people have been going through for centuries, and get the fuck with it. And if you really want to make a change, here's how you do it. And a lot of it is you shutting the fuck up and sitting down and listening and learning. And I just really appreciate that narrative from a white person, because that is what an ally looks like. So I just want to give my praises to Glennon Doyle. She was also just a guest on Lovey Ajayi's podcast, and she had great things to say there. She's just great. I
Can
just
I say
love
one
her.
thing?
Please do.
I only want to say this. You said something about how what she tells other white people to
Yeah.
do. The thing that she should really tell other white people
Let's
to do, I
tell
don't
her.
know if she tells people this.
Maybe she does.
Educate other white people.
Yes.
And you know, shut the fuck up. Mind your business.
Yeah.
Educate other white people. That's
Yeah.
what we need you to do.
No, definitely. That's definitely what she's
That's
doing.
what she do?
She doesn't. She says that she does all of these seminars, and she says she has white stands, because all of this time she's been just like a blogger, like a mommy wife blogger. So she has all these white like Christian
real
stands,
real
and so
whites.
she's like, my job though, when I look out into a crowd of people and I see 90% white people and I see 5 black women, I'm making my job to make sure that those 5 black women leave here comfortable and feeling like they belong here, because in too many spaces they don't belong. And so she was like, and if that means making 90% of the white people here feel uncomfortable, I'm completely okay with that. So I fuck with her heavily. I fuck with her definitely. So yes, and she has great arms, as you can see.
She
Yes,
does.
she
She looks
does.
like she works out. She's not an ugly woman either.
She's a lesbian, and that takes work.
Word? She the woman or the man? In her
That is
relationship?
not. I'm so
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, you can punch me.
No,
because
I'm
I'm wrong
sorry.
for saying that.
I'm sorry.
Is she the
I didn't-
masculine? Is she the? Does she wear the pants in her house?
She doesn't tell us that. That's not
Look
our
at her
business.
jaws. She should. Alright. Alright. You know what?
That's what praises do.
You know what? Praises do. Shondo. Okay, that was a
Oh
good
my
job
gosh.
for her.
All right, moving on.
That's
Killer,
good
Cam.
I fuck with Killer.
Cam
So
Ron of Dipset
Yes.
made an Instagram post. It was very long. He started
It was very
by
long.
saying this is an East Side story,
Oh.
which was basically him describing like him meeting his baby mama, talking about meeting her when he was in 7th grade. She was getting money out here. She would start taking care of him.
What she was
Sorry.
doing?
Go ahead.
It's
Yeah,
right.
he
there.
didn't specify, but she was just out here getting money, and
wanna
she
know.
was start buying.
I
You know
wanna
what
know.
though? Cam
She
is a
started
liar,
buying
so-
him clothes and doing for him.
He's talking all the praises.
Then when they got in high school, they were still tight, still together. She eventually got pregnant, had a baby. Then when he got into the music business, like he said, he started cheating on her and shit. And she didn't want nothing to do with the music business, so they broke up. But long story short, his son graduated from high school, and he offered to buy his son a car and asked him like, what car do you want for your graduation? His son was like, actually, like I think I'd rather wait until I get my associate's degree and I'll get gifted then. And he was like, but mom has been wanting a Range Rover, so you should actually buy her a car. And so Cam bought her a car, and he talked about how she doesn't like the spotlight. She never likes for him to like post pictures of her, but he was just saying how she's a great woman and how they have great co-parenting and how she was his first love and just how he just really loves her. He just posted like pictures of them at the graduation and gifting her the car. And I just thought it was really sweet, especially for people to see, especially on the heels of like Jada Pinkett's show.
Yes.
When she had Will Smith's ex-wife at the table with her and they talked about
They go
their
on vacations and
co-parenting.
stuff together.
Right, and they talked about their co-parenting journey, so it was just nice to see that there can be a light at the end of the tunnel, and that things don't always have to be chaotic and drama-filled. And even though things don't work out, you can always have a love and admiration for a person, like Cam does.
Yeah.
For his.
Yeah.
No, that was dope though.
And what a sweet kid. Like, what a sweet son
Yeah, he
that you
said,
have to be
"Mom,
like,
think
you know
about
what?
that."
Mama deserves this.
Well, I'm going away to
That's
school.
who the
Mommy
president
needs to
should
buy.
be too.
Right, that's probably what she
Really?
really
He said,
thinking.
nigga, I'm going away to
He
school.
was like, first of all, I'm Cameron's son. All the pussy I'm gonna be getting, I don't need
Nigga,
no
I
car.
ain't
These
no
bitches
car.
will drive me anywhere.
Boy,
He
these
does
white
kinda-
girls,
he
you
does
crazy.
Look
favor
a lot
him.
like
He
him.
looked just like
He
that
looks
nigga.
just like
He didn't
him.
look like him on that album cover when they was little.
And apparently she had some Gucci bags in the car too.
Yeah, all types of stuff. Just gifts. Just
Probably
good.
some glasses
Just good
and a shirt.
appreciation.
Killer ain't gonna get give that much. I just bought you.
Just some glasses and a shirt. It wasn't much.
It wasn't that much. Like the nigga probably spent like he probably spent what? How much the range cost? 60 racks. Yeah, I'm
See?
only gave it first.
Ha. Wasn't glasses or shirt.
Okay, shoes and a purse.
purse.
So that's about 2
And a
racks.
Range Rover.
That's
That's
about
a lot.
2 racks. That's about 62.
That's a lot to get
That's 62.
on your son's graduation as a surprise.
Jewels need teeth, and he spent 60,000 on her car and shoes and boots. Jewels need teeth.
What are you talking
I'm just
about?
saying, it's good that the Dips is still getting it. I'm glad that Cam's still getting it at least.
How come you?
Cameron
Jewels don't
apparently,
get it.
I don't know about the rest of them, but Cam
If you had
apparently
it,
has
you had
always
that
done really good with his money and like invested in like he bought restaurants, like a lot of like
He
fast
got the,
food chains and stuff. Like
Y'all
Paid in full
seen?
residual.
He got the check
Fuck
from
around.
I
They
feel
put it
like
on
it was
BT all the
Zoomies, I think.
Who, Cameron?
Zoomies had a shirt for Cam. He was getting money from that.
Yeah, Cam-
last year. He getting money. That's what I'm saying. Cam is the only one who really
and Cam loves Chicago as well.
He does.
So
he used to get it here.
that's another reason.
He should buy a hero.
What's up, Mike? That's what he say on all his songs. Y'all don't know Mike, huh?
You know him?
He's from
That's
Chicago.
But
yeah.
do you know him?
Yeah, I see Mike.
I don't know.
Do you
Mike.
know him?
I
See a lot of
I'm
people.
not gonna get into if I know him. I know who he is. Just like
He
you
a
know who I
grown.
am.
Oh.
He above our generation. Like he and Cam's age.
I mean,
bracket.
how we all around the same age?
How old are you?
And we're all in our 20s.
I'ma just, hey, look, if I get on, I got to be 25. So we'll just say in our 20s, in our late 20s.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he know people our age. Like hell yeah, he can.
I know he know. I know.
Kill it.
How old
Mike
is the man?
Mike is
I'm saying he's
older
an
than
older
us,
generation.
but
Okay.
he still be in our shit and their shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
No disrespect. No disrespect. Shout out to Killer Cam.
Nice. I like him.
Anything else?
For me?
Do you have a praises due to anyone?
Do you want to give praise to a person?
Damn, I wish I would have asked me this before I came on. I'd have had somebody.
That's okay.
Like a celebrity?
There's always
Someone
yeah,
to shout
Anybody.
out?
It doesn't have to be a celebrity. It could be a friend.
Yeah, my
family
brother.
member, anybody.
My brother put out a cookbook with my pops not too long ago, so I
Oh,
want to
that's
praise out to
amazing.
praise
He did?
due to him. Yeah, I didn't think about it because we have a little riff about that thing.
Oh,
Not
you
me and
wanted to
him.
be in it?
Me, no, I'm in it.
Oh.
But me and him have a riff with it. But we're not gonna go into that. Well, we can
What's the name of the cookbook?
Heard it here.
Cooking with the Bishop, Family Edition.
Is that the riff?
Yeah, that's it. That's what the fuck it's called. Yeah. Cooking with the Bishop, the Family Edition.
You hate that name.
I don't think that you know what though, y'all. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. I ain't really against
You didn't
it.
say it cool.
That's how my daddy would say it.
You
I
said
would
it
say how he
so bothered.
cooking with the Bishop, it's family and friends, or some shit like that. But it's
So
cool.
y'all be cooking.
He taught us a little stuff. He taught us some stuff.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Me personally?
Yes.
Shit, I love making pizza. I also make
From
wings. Wings
Like
and
making the
pizza.
dough yourself, all that?
I did that once. I did it twice. One time, It came out very thin. The other time it was cool, but I would rather just buy the dough because it's quicker. Because I smoke blunts, guys. I don't know if you guys know. I don't know if your viewers know, but I smoke blunts. So when I want to eat, I want to eat.
Yeah.
I could give you 45 minutes of my life, but
But couldn't
cooking
you
dough
start
is more
making
time.
it
dough is a
before
lot.
you smoke, and then it would be ready?
Well, if I
when
was
you
in a
finish?
mood, if I knew that I was gonna make it. So
Right.
when I cook pizza,
Right, you're saying like after once you're already high, you come in the house like I gotta eat.
I go look.
Now
I be
you
happy.
you
make
and
a
this
pizza from
right?
I go
You're
to-
like I'm not about to be starving with flour. Like,
Now, it ain't like I buy Reggio's and hook it up or nothing. It's like I started from the bottom to the top, and now
Right.
we here. You know, I eat the whole thing.
I love
But the
pizza.
wings though, that's my thing. I like making wings.
You make your own sauce and stuff?
I have. I've made a couple of sauces.
Like a buffalo sauce, like a hot sauce?
Hell yeah! I know how to make. I know how to make.
barbecue.
I know how to make hotel buffalo sauce. Like if you go to a hotel and you ask for wings, you know that traditional buffalo sauce that you make. I know how to make that
Why would you call it that?
because I feel like when you go to a buffalo wing place, everywhere it's not the same.
Okay.
But at hotels, it's always almost.
I don't
the
think
same.
I've ever eaten buffalo wings at a hotel.
He fancy.
I'm sorry, y'all. I told y'all I travel, so
Yeah.
you know. Yeah. I didn't want to, but you asked for it. So I mean, hey,
When I go
look.
to trips, I
I
stay
go out of
hotels
town
and I eat
sometimes.
buffalo wings.
So what's the best dish in the cookbook that we should all look at?
From my
and make?
father.
It's
Because
all his,
it's his
is it all
book.
his recipes or
No,
like
it's like
you and
it's probably
King?
like 5 recipes that's from the rest of us. I don't have one. I have a lobster macaroni recipe that I didn't get to add to the book. Yeah, I do that.
We need that.
See, listen, I
That
make
sounds
them
weird.
wet.
So next time
you
you come,
know,
you
I make
cooking.
women wet. Nah, for real though. Like I whip shit up though. I make pastas and shit like that. I'm nothing like Lakeem is raw. Lakeem is raw. No, yeah. Like if I got a woman, I'm gonna cook her that shit. She gonna know what it is. She gonna be like, oh damn, folks with the hat could cook.
Folks with that.
That's what she calls her man.
She call her that folks with the hat. Not really, not when I'm in the house, but yeah, I mean, you know. She met me as folks with the hat. Oh, that's folks with the hat. He cute. And gave me her number, fuck all that.
What we talking about? A
You
specific
fuck with your
person?
hat on?
No.
Oh.
With your
That's how
socks
she
on?
met me.
Right.
With your socks on.
Who? This is
Yeah.
a specific. This is
No,
a
this is a
specific
specific-
person and a
I'm-
specific
I'm
story.
saying
Yes, you
that-
are. You're like that's how we met. That's what she said.
Do you fuck with your socks on? Yes.
No. It's not a yes, a certain yes.
It's if you're not in
It
love.
depends on. That's true. Very true.
That's
but
a
it's
thing?
also depending on where I'm at.
To
If I'm
think
at my
about?
crib,
Or if you on a trip.
if I'm at her house,
Right.
I got the socks on.
Traveling.
Yeah, you
I got the
traveling.
socks on because I might take. I got to do a DoorDash. You know.
Why would you have to do a
You're not
DoorDash?
a grown
You
man.
fucking girls that live with their mama still?
Hell
Oh,
no.
with their niggas, fucking good. They
Hell
live
no.
with their
Not
man.
we going way too far. I don't listen.
He said you're going too far into my personal business.
No. I just said like girls with mamas. I don't do that no more.
With mama?
With mama.
Your mama live in your
They
house.
gotta be orphan?
Your mama live in your house. Like your mama live in your house. I can't come over there. Come on now, guys.
Come on,
Girls
now.
got cool moms.
It's cool though. Mamas is cool. It's daddies
Another
that I
regular
ain't
mom.
fucking
Oh,
with.
cool mom.
You
No,
shouldn't.
no,
You shouldn't want to
daddies is
fuck
the
somebody
bad
in their
thing.
mama's house.
I'm just saying.
What I fuck somebody?
In your mama's house?
And they
In
mama.
their mama's house,
I'm
like
saying, if you don't live there, why would you do that?
No, that's no, but it could be convenient. Cause like look,
Especially-
say
Yeah,
no.
for
Cause I used to live like that. Like I had my own crib on the low end, and my mama stayed in Beverly, and she would
I
be
want to live in Beverly.
she
so
would
bad,
be
y'all.
you know at her man house or whatever.
Oh, mama gotta have a life.
Mama gotta have a fucking life. I don't like the life. Nah, but my mama gotta have a life, so it's cool. But yeah, I have it when I was like 23, 22. Yeah, shorty.
And he
Meet me
only
at my mama.
25 now.
Yeah, my industry age is 25. Hey, if you watch this next year, my industry age is still gonna be 25. Until I get on, my shit is 25. Once I get on, it'll age a year like Beyonce.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What?
Don't do
All
that.
right, let's stop that.
That's where we're gonna cut
We're gonna
off.
stop there.
Okay. This is as good a time as ever to go ahead and say bye-bye. First of all, we want to thank Larry Legend for coming and kicking it with us.
Thank y'all for the
You are a
invite.
great
I
time.
appreciate
You're
you
ridiculous.
guys. Bring me back.
Yes, we hope to
Yeah.
see you again. Bring us on. I do skits.
You
I'm,
do?
I'm talented.
No, like seriously.
I'm very
I
funny.
definitely need actresses. I need
Well,
actors.
call us.
I need people.
We'll talk.
Period.
Tell them where they can follow you.
You can follow me, Larry is Legend, on Twitter. Larry's Legend 1 on Instagram.
Insta Boogie.
Snapchat Larry's Legend.
Right.
So I should have said Larry's Legend in Twitter
And Snapchat.
and Snapchat. Larry's Legend 1 on Instagram. Everything. If you have a Facebook, you can fuck it up because I don't even have that shit. I got banned from Facebook a long time ago. It was a family situation. We'll talk about that after the show. I can tell y'all the whole story.
Okay.
Fuck the
Great.
bitch.
Thank you all for tuning in. Please.
Which camera I need to look at? Cause I hope the bitch watching. Fuck you.
Everybody
Stop
come
that.
on our show.
Please
and say,
make
Fuck
sure
that
It was a
bitch.
family issue.
Fuck that bitch.
Okay.
Fuck that bitch.
Okay, look, please make
I'm
sure
so
that
hot.
you follow us on all the places to be followed. You can follow us at Instagram and on Instagram and on Twitter and on Tumblr, Facebook, and right here on YouTube at that's not true. Where was the podcast on all those other places? Right here on YouTube at Yamash Publishing. And make sure that you follow me every
IGTV, that's the new shit. You gonna start doing
We
it, so you
haven't-
might as well say it.
We haven't yet, so why would I say
Fuck it. Just make him stay tuned for
Hit
it.
up our IGTV. Stay
One
tuned.
day. One day.
Hopefully we'll have a nice long clip from this because this was hilarious. We can put that up for you this week. Follow me at Bree.stories on Instagram and Bree_stories on TwitTwat and at A_Tati on Instagram and at Hey Tati on TwitTwat at Ajanoasia at Ajanoasia everywhere. Yes, everywhere. And make sure that you're hitting up MJM Kid for all of your photography needs if you're in the Chicagoland area or just to stand for him because he's the greatest and tell him happy fucking birthday.
Happy B-Day.
Everybody say bye.
Hey, is this over? I can't say one more thing.
Yeah, say one more thing.
I just want to shout out, if y'all could, shout out to my homie, my brother, Lakeem.
Shout out Lakeem.
Shout out to
He worked next door to me.
my man's Terry. Really? You work in the Federal Repair?
No, his office is
Getting
next.
money.
No, I don't.
Listen, can I
Yes,
rob
you
you?
do.
No, okay.
No.
Hey, shout out to my cousin Pat. And
Pat.
of course, Smoked Out Saturdays. Every Saturday at 4:20, we smoke out and we have guests every week. That's all I want to shout out.
Can I come?
If you smoke, that's the rule. You
definitely-
have to hit the blunt if you're gonna be on the show. I'll invite y'all for sure, 100%. Okay, you can come and you can represent the show. Just
Because I don't smoke.
Yeah, can they come
no.
watch? No.
The rule is you have to hit the blunt.
I
Just
will.
to sit there
You have
and
to hit the
look.
blunt. We have limited space. Gotta hit the blunt. That's how we make our seats. Like, oh shit, she hit the blunt. Bring out a chair. Just like that.
Well,
No,
I
seriously.
want to be a guest.
I'm going to do it. Just 'cause
All
I
right,
wanna
we'll
come.
get you on it. We'll get y'all
But I
on
only
there
got to
for
do it
sure.
once.
Yeah, no, you don't have to hit it once. You don't have to hit
Okay,
it.
okay.
But once you hit it
say
at once,
that
that's
though.
your one time being on the show though. You can't come back wrong because you hit it once. Like, you gotta hit it every time you come on.
Oh,
Let's
I
do
see.
it.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I thought he meant you hit it
It's
once
not
and
a
don't come back.
pass.
Okay.
It's for the season.
All right, everybody say bye.
Bye.